Hi, everyone. I'm Christy Forsyth. I wanted to pop on and share what I've been working on with all of you. I've talked about this in some of my energy readings, I've posted about it a bit, but I wanted to take a little bit of time to connect with you guys, to share what I've been working on, to talk a little bit more about it, and to see if you guys have questions, to kind of just work on building this excitement about this stuff that I'm going to be releasing next week. So I'm really excited about it. The reason that I'm going to be releasing this next week is because I'm really feeling this importance as I know we're not at the end of the year yet, but we're creeping closer to the end of the year. And I've talked about that I feel like for so many people that they're going to be having a strong finish to the end of the year, right? Like I think that there's a lot of magic packed into the end of the year. And so I've been just thinking about the timing of what I'm creating and how can I support people in doing that? Because I think that of course we want to make the most of this energy. This is what I always talk about is us making the most of this energy. So what I have created is an upgrade your life hypnosis package. For those of you that aren't aware, I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. On top of all the other stuff that I do, I like to have tools at my disposal. If you're a member in my Clarity by Christy membership, you know that, right? It's filled with tools that people can use whenever they need whatever they need, right? Whether they're needing to calm down, to rebalance, whether they're needing to reset, whether they're wanting to raise their vibration, take their energy to the next level, whether they're wanting to work on creating a change in their life, learn something new. I have all the tools up there. So by the way, that's not what I'm here to talk about today, but that's great too. You can check that out at claritybychristy.com. But I wanted to create something where it could support people in having this strong finish to the end of the year. And so one of the many tools that I have at my disposal that I know is incredibly powerful because it helps us to work on reprogramming the mind, right? I talk all the time about how our thoughts create things, right? And so if our thoughts are constantly going out there like a signal, and creating our world, creating our experience. And if you think about the fact that 90% of the brain is unconscious, subconscious, right? So we're only aware of 10% of the mind at any given moment, then I think that it's safe to say that a lot of that signal, 90% of that signal to be exact, is subconscious. And so what we want to do is we want to create change within the unconscious, the subconscious mind, because when you can create change in that 90% of the brain, it is supporting you in creating change with ease, but it's also going to be manifesting a different experience for us, right? Once we can get the deep subconscious mind to buy in to some of these ideas, it's going to magnetize different experiences into our lives. So this can be an incredibly powerful thing. And so I didn't want to do just hypnosis recordings because I like to really, I wanted these to be something that is going to really pack a punch, right? It's going to carry a lot of magic. I love the magic and I love to share the magic with people. And so I wanted it to really pack a punch. And so I wanted to layer different things within the hypnosis sessions so that you're getting a little bit of everything within it. So it not only is hypnosis, which is so powerful in its own right, but we have things like neuro-linguistic programming mixed in that, which is a really fancy way of saying we use specific words that the mind is going to connect with to help it to create more powerful change more quickly. I have incorporated ways that you can manifest within the hypnosis session so that you're actually creating in the state of hypnosis, because when we do that, we can manifest things more quickly. I have incorporated energy healing modalities because I'm trained in several different energy healing modalities. So essentially, I've programmed an energy session. Some of you guys come to me virtually or in person for energy sessions, and I've programmed a whole energy session into that, which is something that I do really regularly for my Clarity by Christy membership. But I'm adding this as like an extra layer to it. We also have healing frequencies, which are healing the mind, body, and soul as you're connecting with them, all mixed together in a rapid hypnosis session. So these are all they're about 10 to 12 minutes each. So they're quick, they're easy, and there's something that you could do. But I'm curious, like for those of you who are watching, what areas of your life would you upgrade? Like, where do you see that even by the end of the year, you would like to see an upgrade? I'd love to hear from you guys. Like, what does that look like? What would you upgrade? What would that look like? Give me a word. And I've had you guys, like, you guys have actually helped me to create these through putting your suggestions out there, but I would love to hear. What's interesting is I put out the form that I have as a link at the bottom so that you can get signed up to be on my list when this gets released. But one of the questions on there was, what would you upgrade? And so I've now had two people share with me that they typed into that what they would upgrade. And simply by the intention, they put that out there, simply by typing that out, that has started to arrive in their experience. Or in one case, it has fully developed into somebody's experience just by saying, this is how I would upgrade my life. This is how powerful we are. And I think that we forget that. We are powerful creators here in this world. We came here to create, we came here to embody the spark of God that is within us and to co-create together with God, the universe, whatever you want to call that. And so we have a lot of free will. We have a lot of flexibility to create a lot of beautiful things. So once we start to be intentional, we can start to create, right? And so we're being intentional, and then we're like taking that up to the next level through using these hypnosis sessions. Rick says, yeah, sounds wonderful. Yeah, like these, I've been doing them myself, I'll be honest. Because what happened, like how these even got started in the first place was I was looking for some hypnosis sessions that would reprogram my mind, that would help me to reset my signal that I'm putting out to the universe. And I couldn't find what I was looking for. And I was like, well, this is kind of silly, Christy, because you can do this yourself. Maybe you think that's weird. I don't know that I'm doing my own hypnosis sessions, but I can tell you they're quick, they're easy, and I go into a state of hypnosis every single time with my own voice, with my own recording. So I know that they're powerful, and I've had some people out there testing these out too. And they're really loving them and getting results with them. And so, yeah, I'm curious. What do you guys think? Like, how would you upgrade your life? Put that here. Put the intention out there, whatever that is for you. And it's also something that if I don't already have that covered within this Upgrade Your Life package, I want to make more of these packages, right? So I did what I felt like was the priority and would connect for the most people so that they have this comprehensive package at their fingertips that they could just connect with, pull up whenever they're needing a little boost with whatever it is that they're needing a boost with, and to be able to reprogram their mind, their energy, and the experience that they are creating. So I covered topics like money, right? Because who doesn't want to create more money, more abundance? So that one's called Upgrade Your Money. They're all upgrade your something, right? And then I did an Upgrade Your Love Life. So for people who are looking to upgrade their love life, and this one approaches not only how we show up within relationships, but how do we show up for ourselves, right? Because if we look at love and we look at people who have what we might call a successful, healthy, loving relationship, typically the foundation of that is that we love ourselves first, that we have created that foundation of that. So it's a lot of self-love, and then it's also a lot of working on belief and things around love relationships to fine tune the energy around relationships. Then I did one on stress and triggers. Right. So this is a good one to use whenever you're finding yourself in a place where it's like, okay, I'm totally overwhelmed. Right. I know a lot of people feeling very overwhelmed today in this energy. I actually posted on my Facebook a link to one of my YouTube videos for a daily vibe upgrade just to give your energy field a little tweak. It's programmed with an energy session. And so if you're needing that today, you can do that, and that will be something that will help to reset you and help you to balance and navigate everything they have going on. But this stress and triggers one is powerful, and I intended it to be that tool to not only reset us when we are feeling triggered, but to help us to use triggers for what they're good for, to help us to grow, to help us to see the lesson, and so that we can take that step back and see it from a new perspective and not be so triggered by it, right? To use it for what it's good for, and then to let it go. And then I did one that is upgrade your confidence. And that's all about connecting with your confidence, connecting with your power. So anytime that you're needing to go into a situation where you want to feel more confident, you would use that. Or anytime, right? Because this is a good thing to have emanating out of us anytime. I did an upgrade your career in business. So any way that you're wanting to upgrade your career in business, that is going to have some suggestions and some manifestation techniques and affirmations and all of the things that are incorporated in these to give you what you need to be able to do that. And by the way, like the more you use these, the better. And once you purchase them, you can replay them and reuse them as often as you want, right? You'll be able to download them. It'll be an instant download, and you'll be able to download them right away and use them right away and use them as often as you want. They're yours at that point. Also, what did I do? Health and well-being. Upgrade your health and well-being. So some suggestions for just overall, how do we take care of the body? How do we move the body? How do we fuel the body? All of these things. So I know a lot of people that's something that they have come to me for hypnosis for. So that felt important for us to incorporate. And it's really set in this intention that we want to take care of this vessel that is our body, the body that we have. And even with some suggestions for healing and vitality for people who are finding themselves really feeling stuck and struggling with health issues that have come up or things like that. So that one kind of involves all of that. And then I have an upgrade your life affirmation riff. So what this is, you guys, the people who are in my membership know these are, because I have some of them up there, but these are like it's covering different areas of your life, and it's affirmations. But how we use these is we use them, I recommend using them first thing in the morning. I use them myself, my own affirmation riffs, before I even get out of bed, because when we are either just waking up or just in that place where we're going to fall asleep, so you can use them before you go to bed as well, you're more susceptible to hypnotic suggestion, right? So you don't even have to go into hypnosis for that. And so when we hear them, and then if we also say it along with it, or we just say it along with it in our mind, those are going to be more able to connect with that, again, that subconscious mind, that 90% of the brain that we're looking to connect with to create this change. So it's a powerful, powerful thing. And all of that is going to be put together in this package. So what I'm asking you guys to do is to get on my list, because I am going to be sharing this for a very low price for all of them together. And I don't think in the future I'm going to be offering them all together as a package. I think I'm going to be offering them, selling them separately, but they'll be a lot more, almost as much as they will be all together in the package. So I'm doing that for a limited number of people though. And so you're going to want to get on the list so that when I release that next week, you can purchase that and be able to access that right away and get that at the price that I'm going to be offering it for. You're going to want to get on this list. So do that, even if it's just for the intention of how would you upgrade your life, right? You can answer that question, put that intention out there, and already you're starting to create change for yourself before you ever do a hypnosis session. This is how it works. The world is so magical and we can create so many things. Rick is saying, I listen to your weekly messages just when I lay down to sleep. The number of people who tell me that they fall asleep to my voice, like that they listen to my weeklies or they listen to the stuff in the membership, that kind of stuff. I love that because I just like, it's so nice to know that it brings people peace, that people are connecting with that. I don't know, it just really makes me smile. And I think that this is another way. I did all of these hypnosis sessions, so it's my voice. And I think you guys are really going to love it. So get on the list, claritybychristy.com/opt-in so that you can get on the sign up list. This will also put you on my email list. So any other things that I am sharing, that I am offering, you'll have access to in the future too. Yeah, think about how you want to finish strong as we prepare for the new year. I don't think we want to wait for the new year. I say this every year, but it always feels important. And I just feel like there's a lot of magic packed into this end of the year. And so why not take advantage of that? We also are preparing to go into Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde is going to be, is always a time of going within, right? So I think we go in at the very end of November. And so it's a great time to do that work. And it's like dark hella early anyway right now, right? So it's a good time for us to take that time to meditate. And this is the time to do that inner work, right? And to help ourselves to grow. So I will have that up. I will put the link down below as well so you can jump in and join, but please sign up. There, you're under no obligation. And I forgot to mention that when you sign up, you will get a follow-up email to that. So make sure that you do. I think you have to like verify your email or something, but make sure that you do that because when you verify your email, you're going to get a sample. And this is like an upgrade your change hypnosis. So this is essentially, you use it as a hypnosis session to manifest and create any change that you want to create. So you'll receive that free just for getting on my list. You don't have to purchase these if that's not for you or not something you're interested in, but you're going to want to make sure that you get that so that you can try it out, see what you think, get yourself prepared for when I release this next week. All right, guys, I hope that you're doing well. I know a lot of people are feeling heavy today. I know that people are feeling scared, worried. There's so much light in this world, guys. And like I said in my weekly messages yesterday, God has everything under control. We're all good. And I don't know. I really feel like we're on a really beautiful path, if I'm honest. And it's leading us where we need to be. So feel into that, of course. But I'm sending you all love. I'm sending you all light as you're finding your way through all of this. And I don't know, maybe use that change hypnosis to create a change and help you to upgrade your life, your day, your week, whatever. Maybe the change that you want to make is how you feel, I don't know, but you can use it in many ways, but try it out, see what you think. And I hope to see you on my list. All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. And I will see you soon with another video. Take care, guys.